Dr. Dill joining us today with Nooga Dentistry, and welcome back. I know we had you on last month.
Yeah, thank you, James.
Good to have you here.
Yeah.
All right, so some exciting news. We had now I'm calling it a ribbon cutting ceremony, but you guys calling it something else because it's actually a floss
cutting ceremony. That's right. That's right.
It totally makes sense.
Yeah.
So this is exciting news for Chattanooga. Tell me about this.
This is really exciting news for Chattanooga. So just like in medicine, where medical doctors have to have nurse practitioners, nurse anesthetists, and stuff like that, well, dentistry as a whole is understaffed, and so we need to have that support team. And one of the things that dentistry came up with many years ago was the ability to allow dental assistants to learn from the University of Tennessee College of Dentistry how to be able to put fillings in teeth. So this kind of helps alleviate what dentists have to do, with a patient. Well, we were having to send our staff over to Memphis, and which is, by car, it's a little ways away.
5.5
right.
Traffic. It could be a 7-hour drive.
Yeah. So the University of Tennessee College of Dentistry, they decided that they wanted to have a satellite location right here in Chattanooga. And this is one of my team members that happened to be part of the very first class here in Chattanooga. So the class was actually going on when they did the floss cutting ceremony the other day.
Wow. Okay, this is huge. Now, talk to us about what this means for our patients in our community with you guys.
So in terms of, patient care, a lot of times patients think, well, clinical dentistry, that's the bar, go and get great dental work. And that is true. Mm-hmm. That is an absolute must. But when it comes to having a really good dental experience, it comes down to having, a trained team. Taking time, if when patients are in the office, that's game time, well, you have to practice, you have to set aside time, you have to be able to send your staff, over to, Memphis, but now we get it right here locally in Chattanooga.
Just in our own backyard. So talk to me about that training process, and talk to us a little further about your team that's hard at work right now.
Yeah, exactly. So what we do, in our office, say, Tuesday morning, once a month, we set aside a couple of hours where we don't have any patients in the office. We work with our team with training, advancing skills, that sort of thing. So in-house, we always have training going on with our staff. And that's where the patients really get the benefit, is by having such an experienced and well-trained team. Now, in the situation where we saw, the pictures taking place, these are assistants that they've been in the dental industry for a while. They've proven themselves, and they're ready for the next level. So these are some of the best, and then they get to go and train, and they're learning to do some dental procedures by the very people that would have taught us dentists how to be dentists.
That is amazing. It's so important, because when we open our mouth and we have you or one of your team members work on our teeth, whether it be cleaning or making sure we get the proper care.
Right.
It's important to know that you guys are properly trained.
Oh yeah.
And your team members, for sure.
For sure. Because again, I think that getting excellent dental care is one thing, but then having a great experience as you go through it, that's in my opinion, just as important, because you want patients to have good experience. We don't want people thinking about the dental office, and because I know that dentistry doesn't necessarily have the best reputation, but we're working to be able to change that for the community.
All right, Nooga Dentistry, you guys are the best for sure. Oh my goodness, you have a great reputation, and love to see as you take us behind the scenes, which is really neat. Dr. Dill, we appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you.